OK.
Now, it's no secret, is it, Eamon, in particular, we love Manchester. Really, it's the GBNews heartland, it has to be said. That's why we're up here this week to say
thank you for our increase in audience, which is coming from you and
a
everybody
warm welcome,
here.
really warm welcome. Everywhere we've been, people have been so enthused to have us out of London, so thank you for that. So we really do love Manchester. And somebody else who loves Manchester, Eamon?
Yeah, this is Ged Carter, and he is from We Love Manchester. And We Love Manchester, Ged, is a charity working to support young Mancunians and local communities. Why do you love Manchester, Ged?
I came to Manchester when I was 18 to study, and I've never left. It's the warmest city, it's got the greatest heart and soul, it's the capital of England, Damon.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. What can you do for people within Manchester? Who are you trying to help? Tell us about where you reach out and how you can make a difference.
Well, our biggest fund is called the Manchester's Rising Stars Fund, and you look across the city centre of Manchester and it's a boom town with all the cranes and the towers, but actually 40% of young people growing up in Manchester do so in households classified as in poverty. There is no shortage of talent and ambition in those communities, but quite often money is what stops people taking their next step to success. So we say, if you're an ambitious young Mancunian and you haven't got the bank of mum and dad and you know what your next step to success is, we will pay for what's stopping you from taking that step.
And is there any limit to that? I mean, people can come to you with all sorts of dreams. I mean, give us an example of someone that said to you, look, I've got these big ambitions, I've got all this talent, I just don't have the wherewithal. You know, give me X amount of money.
The only limit is the limit of the ambition of the young people. It can be across qualifications, entrepreneurship, work experiences. So we had a young woman called Roche, living independently at the age of 18 on £280 a week, universal credit, a month, universal credit, and she is an incredibly talented artist, self-taught, and her ambition is to be Manchester's next go-to designer and implementer of tattoo art.
Tattoo art?
Tattooing, yeah.
So how's she doing on that, or where does she learn?
Yeah, well, you'll be relieved to know, legally, to put ink into somebody for money, you need a specific qualification, and the qualification plus the gun and the ink is about £1,300, way out of access of many, many young people. We paid for her to go on that course and to get that kit. She's now got an apprenticeship with a major salon. She's got a mentor with 20 years' experience in the industry, and she's already working and creating fantastic stuff. If we're 1% of her success, then it's a fantastic thing for us to be involved in.
What about the older generation? Because we talk a lot, rightly, about the opportunities for young people, because if we are going to, you know, improve things, that the young obviously need as much help as possible. But the less glamorous side, I suppose, to all of this is the older generation, many of whom, after lockdown, so lonely, so in need of support, and so many charities struggling. Where do you step in with that sort of thing?
Well, another fund that we run is the Stronger Communities Fund, and one of the key focuses of that fund is tackling loneliness and social isolation. So we had a project about 3 miles just up the road from here recently where we funded 1 year of that club to meet every week. Older residents and people suffering with dementia come every week. They have a live music band, there's dancing, there's hospitality and entertainment. The Lord Mayor's been down and joined in the dancing, and they know once a week for a whole year, because of our grant funding, they can put this fantastic event on, bring people together after, as you say, the lockdown, and really celebrate a bit of Mancunian charm.
And does your brand bring people together? We Love Manchester.
Gosh, what a good question. I think so, yeah, it's iconic. I mean, we deliberately trade as We Love Manchester because it's something that's recognised globally, and
people want to belong. I mean, that's really what I'm trying to say. And you've got a city here which is multicultural, it's international. You know, people move from all parts of the UK to be here, but they still want to belong. They still want a heart, which you give at the centre of all of this.
Absolutely. There's something almost impossible to define about that Mancunian spirit. Lots of people try to, but I think you need to be here to kind of live it and experience.
Street.
Or watch Coronation Street. Yeah. Other programmes are available. So it's about a combination of the kind of the warmth of the welcome and the go-getting. There's nothing that we can't do, and that's what we try and tap into. Whether there's an ambitious young person or an ambitious community, we say, if you've got the ambition, we can help you.
Well,